Hi, Sean.
I talked to you yesterday.
Good. You are fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes. A great host. Show is great. Listen to his show.
Absolutely, 95.5.
One mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shelley Winter Show, live, local, topical, and relevant. So Eric Von Hester was here. We were talking about Bill Belichick, that story. We're going to get to that story in a few. But I've got to start here more on, I almost hate to bring it back up, to be, completely honest with you. But you kind of have to, right? It's out there. And there's so much out there about it. So you kind of have to do it. So I want you to hear something. First of all, let me say this, okay? I heard as the White House and as Fox News rolls out another narrative, I notice that people jump all over it because people need to wrap their mind around why I felt this way from the beginning. Yes, I'm right. Yes, I'm right. Right? They have to do that. I know when it happens, when I get proven correct, I brag about it too. So, but in this case, you have to keep moving. You can't say, "Oh wow, maybe I should feel differently." Right? You have to keep going. And so every time someone rolls out a new narrative, you jump all over it. See? It's just human nature. So the new narrative is that this guy is, quote, unquote, an agitator. I've heard people use this term. I've seen people post it on social media. Well, he was an agitator. And I'm thinking to myself, of course he was an agitator. All protesters are agitators. That's what you're there to do, to agitate. Like that's what a whole protest is. It's designed to agitate. No one protests. Hey guys, we're here protesting. We're just, a protest is designed. Think of I don't know. Oh, I know, a pro-life protest in front of an abortion clinic. It's designed to agitate. Maybe now you can spin it around your head and you can put the picture. No one's out there just singing Kumbaya. They're standing. They're agitating for life. Imagine, you've seen them before. They're not somewhere out there just singing hymns and everything, but they're agitating. They're protesting. By definition, a protester is an agitator. So calling someone he's an agitator, yes, that's what he is. He's a protester. But even if you're an agitator, doesn't mean you need to get killed while unarmed, while laying on your stomach. I'm sorry. But listen to this. This is Megyn Kelly. I'm going to hit the Megyn Kelly first, Magic Mike. I want you to hear Megyn Kelly. I've had her on a show. I like this woman. I like Megyn Kelly a lot. But on this, we just disagree. Right? Listen to what she says.
Supposed to feel sorry for Alex Pretti, but I don't. Do you know why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend? Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operations.
That's like, who says that? Who says that? I'm supposed to feel sorry for Alex Pretti, but I don't. A person was killed by the state, unarmed, while covered with up to 6 agents. And you don't feel sorry for him? There's nothing in your humanity that says, oh, wow, this is horrible. A man is dead. Nothing? You don't feel sorry for that? Like, how do you say that out loud? Like, how do you say that with a straight face? Are clicks and views and traffic, it's that important to you? I just watched a man die on video, but you know what? I'm supposed to feel sorry, but I don't. Who talks like that? That's just straight evil. I mean, seriously, that's just straight evil. There's something in your heart that's cold and rotten and gone. To speak like that. Man died. He wasn't a child molester. He wasn't a murderer. He didn't rape 9-year-olds. He didn't chop people's heads off and eat the limbs. He agitated. He was a protester. And you don't feel sorry for his death? Unarmed, laying on his stomach, covered by 6 men? No, you don't. How could that possibly be? How could that possibly be? How could you not feel sorry for him? Because he protested? For real? He's an agitator. It's sad, my friends. It's really sad. And the number of people that are searching for any reason to pick up and say, yeah, see? F-A-F-O. Got what he deserved. Where is your humanity? It's a bad look. That's what it is. Let me say that. As we go into the midterms, understand this. There's the base that's not going anywhere. Let me put in political terms that you may understand. There's the base that's not going anywhere, right? The base. They're not going anywhere. That's the base of the Republican Party. You'll get through the primary appealing to the base. They're not going anywhere. But when you get to the general, whoever gets through the primary, when you get to the general, these are the kind of things that people are going to look at. The base is not. The Democrats were never going to vote for you. But as a Republican, these are kind of things that people are going to look at. People that are kind of normal. They live in like a 3-bedroom, a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house in suburban America. Wife is kind of a stay-at-home mom. Husband goes to work every day. The husband takes little Johnny to soccer practice on Saturdays. The mom takes little Judy to ballet lessons on Saturday. And they all one big happy family. And maybe on a Sunday they'll go to Applebee's and eat or something as a family. The kids are on the iPad. And they have their headphones on. And mommy and daddy are sitting at the table talking about their week. Oh, the Johnsons invited us over Wednesday night for wine. We have to get a babysitter. Those people, those normal people, those normal Americans, they have a problem with that man being killed. And they, Megyn Kelly, they, MAGA, they, Republicans, feel sorry for him and his family. They do. Because they're humans. They're humans. They have something called a heart. And those voters can go either way. They're moderates. They're conservatives. They have family values. They lean right. But when they see you gloating on social media about a man being killed right before their very eyes, they say to themselves, I can't do this. I'm not going to be in the same category with those people. That's what's going to happen in the midterms. You're not going to lose the base. It might be a little smaller, but you're not going to lose the base. You're going to lose a suburban soccer mom who sees a man being killed on video and then sees the reaction from her neighbors and her fellow Facebook followers, fellow Facebook members and social media and the Megyn Kellys and people like that and Kristi Noems, and she's going to say, ooh, I think I'll stay home because I feel sorry for Alex Pretti. And I don't want to be put in the same category as you. That's how it works. You see, people in the middle, the independents, they don't really call themselves independents, but they're moderates. They want the illegal immigrants gone. They want the child rapists and the murderers gone, but they know he wasn't one. And whether they think they should be protesting or how they protest, they also know no one should have died. And either they're going to stay home, and Tuesday in November will be just another Tuesday in November, or they just might pull a lever for a moderate Democrat that's not out there on the left too far away. Will they pull it for a progressive? Absolutely not. But they'll pull it for a moderate. They'll pull it for a middle-of-the-road Democrat. They'll pull it for the person that goes out there and says, and I quote from the Democrat, Jason Estevez, Michael Thurman, and Keisha Lance Bottoms, who are all saying the same thing. Yes, we need to get rid of illegal immigration, but this is not how you do it. They'll vote for that. They'll vote for that. They'll vote for that. Keep thinking that everyone thinks like you. And recognize that thousands, tens, and hundreds of thousands of especially Georgians, particularly in the suburbs. They're in Johns Creek, they're in Brookhaven, they're in Mableton, they're in East Cobb, West Cobb. Those people feel sorry for Alex Pretti. They feel very sorry for him because they all feel, I don't think he should have died. They're not looking for reasons to say he should have died. F-A-F-O. These people really have hearts. These people really pray to God. These people really pray to Jesus. These people go to church and believe what the minister's talking about. We'll be right back. I got some more sound to play 448-720-0750. 1-800-WSB-TALK. We will be right back.